I'm almost here. Almost. Just waiting for my tea. Why did that stop? I love penis vagina. I do love penis vagina. Hi everybody, I'm just finishing my breakfast and waiting for the kettle to start squealing. There it goes. There she blows. I had a very productive morning. Oh, Mana. Oh wait, I gotta close the door. I'm a little bit all over the place. As usual. I was gonna say like, oh, today, but today. How's everybody doing? Ham Jumbo? Habari Habari Gani? Habari Zasabuhi? Habari Zagioni? How's everyone doing? MS, Ravencloak, Garrick, Baron, Mana. How's everybody? So, I so very much thought I was gonna be on time today. I got up earlier than I have been. This little tuft. Chill out, tuft. And I walked to the grocery store so I could recycle a bunch of plastic bags. Because you can't put them in regular recycling. They have to go through like special... They have to go to special recycling stuff. So you can't just like toss it in with your cans and your plastic containers and be like, here you go. It's very specific, but you can actually recycle it. Anyway, that took 40 minutes for me to power walk to the grocery store, shove the things in the bin, and walk back. And then by the time I got back, I was very, very sweaty. So I really had to shower. I also picked up a package from downstairs. And I got new shorts. I have shorts, guys. I have shorts that aren't from, like, 1990. Look it. Ooh, that booty. Ooh, that booty. Oh, I look so good. I hope I don't fall. Okay, I'm getting dizzy. Aren't they cute? Look at. Aren't they cute? They are not what they looked like in the picture, but I like these better. Those are not, they weren't booty shorts. I mean, they showed off the booty, but none of my booty was hanging out. But I just got those this morning. Remember last week when I was like, I was shopping? Like, that's part of what I was shopping for. I was trying to get jeans. So on Amazon, I'll show you the link. I'll show you what they look like, because it's really not what they look like. On Amazon, they looked like white, like almost like an off-white color, with like purpley highlights. And I was like, those are kind of unique, and they were also only like $8, $7 or $8. So I was like, all right, worst comes to worst, I can return them. And they're stretchy and soft. They put a sticker on them. They put a sticker on them, and it looked like it's still a little bit sticky, so I have to take care of that later. Yeah, they were $6.99. But anyway, that's what they look like in the image. They look way, way lighter. They look like white jeans. And I was like, I don't have any shorts. And I know that I've got like some bright light coming through the window right now, but they're very, very definitely like light blue. And then the other ones, the color that was unavailable is the darker ones. And I wish that they had my size, but they don't. They only have a size 7. These are a 5. I had to buy Junior's jeans. Scam? What are scam? Oh my gosh! That's so cute. Oh my gosh, I need to see this. 16-year-old daughter bought this thing. It is ridiculously small and I probably couldn't legally post a picture of what it looks like if she attempts to wear it. But, so you can see, here's a picture of our cat wearing it. To be fair, it does cover all of the cat's nipples. However, she hates the weave. In summary, do not buy this even for your cat. That cat looks so cranky. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. But yeah, so like, they're there. Now I'm in a corner where the sun isn't shining directly on them. But you see, they're like, this is white. The label back here is white. But these are definitely not white. I like them better. I prefer an actual jean color now that I've seen them in person. So I'm not upset about it, but I don't want people to buy them thinking they're getting a white jean with like purpley highlights, like purpley bluish periwinkle highlights, when they're not. They're not off-white jeans. They're just very light blue. See, Jumbo Bear, Habari Gani. Oh, and you, Garrick, you said Your mom is unemployed and day drinking. Ignore the fact she's taking a week off for vacation in between starting her new job. That's what I would do. Arms were sweaty? It's palms, first of all. Its palms are sweaty. But no, my all of me was sweaty. My armpits, my underboob. It was not. You got a shield now. Yeah, you do. It looks good. The gray looks really nice. Somehow it looks like it's bigger than the other one. I know it's not. But it looks bigger than the purple. It's the exact same shield, I just used paint bucket. Black outline is phenomenally better. Good. Yeah, I worked on it last night. So last night I worked on the sub badges because we had a little bit of... I also made the heart bigger. I made it bigger and I doubled the outline. So when it's 72 by 72, it looks like shit. But it looks great when it's small, so I guess that's what matters. And I tried a bunch of stuff with the little stars, the little shing, sparkle, sparkle, to see if I could get it to do a thing, and I couldn't. So I left it the way it was. Hey Simon! How are you? How's everybody doing? You're so confused by the shield. It looks so good. Moms are sweaty. I'm sure they are if they took a walk this morning. So anyway, I recycled that shit. Last night I finished this scarf for my grandpa. This is the one that I was telling you was having trouble. You can see now what I'm talking about. Here is the first skein of yarn in this lighter color. And then the second one is this darker color. I don't mind a little bit of like an offset accent color, like that's fine. But I had to take so much more time on these last two rows because the yarn overall, like look at it here, like it looks pretty uniform. And then take a look at like this section. It's all like thick, thin, thick, thin. But basically, the yarn overall was spun tighter. You can see it here because these are just strands of the second yarn. Like, look at this strand. This one is thin AF. Look at that. Whereas most of the other strands on the original, on the first one, were like this thick. So I just had to be very careful when I was doing it. It took me way longer. But it's done and it looks great, doesn't it? I think it looks really good. It's from my grandpa for Christmas. So now I just need to make 3 Christmas presents. 3 more and I'm done. Oh, I forgot I had the rest of the yarn sitting right here. And my desk is a wreck. I also, any lady types out there, if you want this shirt, I'm giving away this shirt because it is, you can see it's way too big for me. Look how big that is. Even if it goes like way around my waist on both sides. Like this is much larger than I need by like 4 or 5 inches, and this is supposedly a small. I ordered it when they had that Prime deal. Can you do a backflip? No. Phenomenally better. Yes. What do you mean, sub badges? Music is loud. Okay, thank you. Some songs are louder than others. So thanks for letting me know. You don't want a Twitch dress? I would, but this does not fit. But because it curves in, like this is not a men's t-shirt. If you are used to a box cut t-shirt, don't request this. If you are a man type and you like men's clothing, this is not for you. This is not yours. Because it comes in. You can see, I guess you can't see with me holding it up. You see that curve? You see this shit? You see me peeking out there? It curves in at the waist. So, if you wear men's clothing, this is not for you. If you wear women's cut clothing, then feel free to have this. I measured it this morning, which is why my tape measure is just like out flopping around. Could be Twitch pajamas. It looks horrible on me because it's the way it's cut is meant to fit close to the body. If it were cut in a boxy shape, like my Kappa shirt that I wore yesterday, it would look fine. But because it looks like it's supposed to be close to my body, and it's not, it's like really, really far away. Like, it just hangs from my nipples. So it looks really bad. It looks really bad on me. You're pretty sure she's as teeny tiny as I am. Yeah, I'm 5'4", and less than 120 pounds. I haven't weighed myself since like a year or so ago, so I don't know. But I just bought a size 5 in juniors size 5. These jeans, let's look at the size chart. Oh, and I measured my waist is about 26.5 inches, and my hips are like 36.5. So tiny, small. Is admitting you have nipples against TOS? What if I'm a man type that prefers lady clothes? Then that's fine. That's why I said if you wear men's clothing, if you are a man type, or if you wear men's clothing, this is not the shirt for you. If you wear women's clothing, then feel free to get this shirt. So yeah, if anybody wants that or knows a female who would want it, I will send it to you. I bought it for like 12 or 13 bucks. I already gave my Mind Twin the other one because they sent me a medium, which was like size chart wise, like way not, that's not what I ordered. But anyway, I gave her my shirt. So I had 2 of them because they sent me the wrong thing. Did you see her blood? 5'8" and 115. So it's a pretty dead-on guess. Yeah. She's much taller. She's really thin. Holy shit. Like, that's really, really small. That's tiny. That's a tiny human. You like the black around the heart? Thank you. It did already have black, but I guess when it's that small, you need it double time. My body type is polar opposite of the shirt. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm really happy with the change that I made to the... She's not small. You're just freakishly tall, that's all. Anyway, I also got some skirts that I have not been able to try on yet. I'd show you. I got 5 different colors. But I haven't tried them on yet, so I have no idea if they fit. So I got one with flowers. Like, how much of my branding is this? Look, the red almost matches the background of this scene. And it's got blue, and and these leaves have a little bit of purple in them. And then I just bought this is supposed to be steel blue. It looks a little more turquoise, but whatever. Rust, mustard, and this one's probably my favorite in person. Emerald green. So anyway, I was very productive. Oh god, I only ate half of my breakfast. Let's do Swahili so I can get into the game. I'm just excited because I got stuff done. And I think the walk kind of perked me up, because I feel very awake right now. Looks like what my steel blue hair dye does to my hair. Does it turn it turquoise? Because that happened to me when I tried to dye my hair, like, bright blue. I'm a little disappointed because I wanted it to look like, I can't think of the color. Slate. Like a grayish blue. Anyway, so I'm teaching you, this week, teaching you numbers. Moja, mbili, tatu, nne. Nne, that's 2 syllables, remember, that ends in M's, unless next to a vowel or a Y, they are their own syllable. So it's nne. I'm gonna stop. Nne. Nay. Nay. So now you know 1, 2, 3, and 4. Tomorrow I will teach you 5, unless you want to go look at it on the Discord. And I'm boot the game up now because I spent way too long talking to you. But I'm fond of you guys, so I yammer a lot. It was just straight up bright blue. It was very clearly on the box supposed to have more silver. Ah. Alright. Booting up the game. Booting up the game. Oh, I need to plug my headphones in. I've got all my crochet hooks all over the table. I'm a mess. I was simultaneously so very productive, and then I like ruined my clean workspace. What a dingle derp. What am I supposed to do with this? Where do I put this now? You can go over here. I wanted to take a picture of it in the sunlight. I just really ran out of time this morning because I was not expecting to have to jump back in the shower after I came back. But it did, because it was gross out there. One of the few hair dyes that also fades into a color I like. Fair. Fair enough. Miss the beginning tomorrow, 11 a.m. We'll be heading to Rite Aid. Ugh, good luck, Garrick. Good luck. Good luck with all that. I'm really happy about these jeans, though. I'm so sorry. So sorry that this whole situation is so fucked up. If I were your doctor and I knew I was going on vacation, I would, like, write the prescription to give you enough extra pills to, like, hold you until I got back. If I'm the only one who's allowed to give you more of them, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna be gone for a week, so here's 7 extra pills. Or, well, I know it's not pills. It's morphine, like, vials or whatever. Not allowed to give extra. He could lose his license. I'd do it anyway. I would probably do it anyway. I'd be like, look, don't tell anybody. I totally would. I would probably do it anyway. I'd be like, I'm gonna be gone for a week. What are you supposed to do without pain medication for however long it is? Like, either that or have a practice with somebody else in the building so that your patients can still get their prescriptions on time. Like, there's ways around it. Yeah, I know. Like, I get why things are really harshly regulated. But, like, do your best for the people who aren't addicts and just need their medication to, like, live a semi-normal life. There's a lot that's fucked up. Also, I was thinking about, speaking of Dragon Age, which we weren't talking about, but oh my god, the intro to this game is so loud! And so long. Watch, we're gonna get in the game and everything's gonna be, like, so quiet. It's dead fucking silent now. La la la! No, it's just the intro, though. Like, I have the music set to reasonable volume. Oh, Garrick, best of luck. I don't even know. Oh, so I was thinking about Krem, who's a character in this game. We talked to a lot of characters yesterday. We're gonna do more talking this morning, but we only have a few characters to speak to. We have to talk to Sarah, who we've never spoken to, Morrigan, who we've never spoken to, and Cole. I think that's it, just the 3 of them. So it shouldn't take as long as yesterday, because I spoke to literally every character yesterday. And we also talked to Krem, and we were like, hey, have any stories? Hey, have any stories? And he told us one about spiders, and I was not into it, but... but I liked all the rest of his stories. And I just... I was debating whether or not I should go back or, like, look it up on YouTube. I kind of wanted to look it up on YouTube. Like, I had a problem with some of the, like, reactions to Krem, because I was meeting Iron Bull's crew. He's like, here's my mercenary group, here's my crew. And Krem made a joke about, like, oh, if you ever want help binding down your pillowy man bosoms, you know, let me know, because I'm really good at it, or whatever he said. And the options of response were... they left something to be desired. So I didn't end up... because what I would say in real life is I would either, like, join in on the joke, like, they are very large, or something, like, about Iron Bull's very, very large man bosoms. So I'd, like, either do that, or I'd just be like... you know, it wouldn't, like, affect me or make... I wouldn't be like, what? Like, what? I feel like one of the answers was, what? You're a woman? I'm like, no, he's a man. Arrgh. So I had a little bit of an issue, and I don't know if that was me being a little bit overprotective, or what. So, but I was curious to see, like, what the responses of the character were, but my character wouldn't have said any of those things. My character wouldn't have said, I don't remember the other responses. The one that I ended up choosing was, and who are these other people? Because I had spoken with Krem before, familiar with him, I know him. And I was like, who are these other people? I just, like, moved on. I was like, you are a human, and I like you, and I moved on to get to know the other people. But I was curious to see, like, what, like, how much backstory, or, like, what the reaction was. And I wanted to look it up. I was thinking about it when I was walking to the grocery store. But I don't want to get into any spoiler territory. So... stream's quieter than usual? Are you sure? We've got drums, and I'm fairly loud. But yeah, I didn't want any spoilers, but I was very... and I also ran out of time. But I was very tempted to look it up and, like, look up other... when other people chose those other dialogue options. If you could find a video, Ravencloak? Because, like, if it just... I'm just curious, but I don't want to go looking on the internet because the internet holds spoilers. So if you could find, like, a YouTube video of that interaction using the choices that I didn't take because as I said, my character wouldn't have reacted in any of those other ways, so I didn't pick any of them. Destroke. How is that how you pronounce your name? Thank you, Ravencloak. Appreciate it. How you doing, Mike? Welcome on in here. Alright, let's read about what happened yesterday. Find Crestwood's mayor. Note to Skyhold's gate guards. I heard the mayor of Crestwood's been found. When he comes in, stick him in the holding cells. Let him stew there until the Inquisitor brings him out for judgment. I don't know how to pronounce this word. I've only ever read it. It's like jailer, but I don't know how to pronounce this. I did it right? Yeah. I daren't turn my webs above 7. That sentence amused me, Wraith Decker. How are you doing, by the way? College of Magi. My agents were successful. Our dwarven warrior, Corbin, I also forgot to log in and sell things, and I also forgot to set Liliana on the, like, 16-hour mission. Oh, right, because I wanted to look that one up as well. I didn't want the answer, but it seemed like it seemed kind of like a riddle. Like, this person, like, you have the dwarf and elf, a human, and a Talvashoth Kunari. Like, this one is not, the elf is not the bard, the thing, it sounded like a riddle, but it was a multi-part quest, so I no longer had the information that we had previously, and depending on who I pick, somebody gets murdered, so I just wanted to be extra careful. I wanted to look up the parts of that quest, but again, it makes me nervous. Oh no! Rude, Hype Friend! Also, Hype Friend, why is Hype Friend only on Silver Shield? That's weird. Whatever. My agents were successful. Our dwarven warrior Corbin led a foray into the College of Magi and emerged with both the mage refugees and whatever artifacts could be transported. All before the Navaran mobs finally stormed the gates. If the Venatori were behind this, they have been disappointed, and the refugees have expressed their relief and thanks for their rescue. Cool. Ooh, and an enhanced life ward amulet. Divinity 2 comes out on console this month? Yeah! I saw the console version at PAX East. It looked really good. Yeah! Hype friend! Hype friend! Ooh, ooh! Hype friend! Woo, 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 woo. Why does my stream read as offline? Hello, dashboard? It says I'm offline. Oh well, you guys see me. I guess that's all that matters. The Tevinter Resistance. Our open support of Magister Tilani had both good and bad results. The Imperium looks on the Inquisition with scorn, primarily based on its religious views regarding the Herald of Andraste. But they also view our growing power with respect. Magister Tilani sent her thanks and tells me that her opponents have backed off for the time being. She sent along some additional supplies to use as you see fit. Enhanced Chain Lightning! I use that all the time. She sent along and some Karastian candies, which you will pry from my cold dead fingers. Ah, creamy Christ holes. It's a thing. That is a thing. Completed secrets, forces. I'm just checking because I clicked on some stuff and then didn't do it. Okay, meet Orlesian mercenaries. This is the one that I'm hesitant to do. We have rescue the spy. Nobility in Valchevin have caught Miller, an Inquisition spy. She has tricked them into thinking she's a bard from the Orlesian court, but the deception will last only so long. Extract her before her captors learn who she is and demand a ransom, an investigation, or an execution. And I wanted Leliana on this. Our hand must not be seen in this. I can send Miller tools to escape, but she must leave on her own. Okay, do it.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. Support from Navarra. Compliment. Right, the Forsythias. Might be more generous if they knew we had information. Keep it friendly. Right, I wanted Josephine on this.
Let us begin.
This one is going to take a million years, and I'm not sure what I want to do with it. So we can't do this, we can't do that, and we've done everything else on this side. I'm gonna try my best to line it up so that I can take the Identify Venatori agent at the end, and I might ask for, like, some minor spoilers on that one, because I can't remember what the other bits of the quest were, what they said. Those kind of quotes are so much better months later when all context is lost. What context could you possibly need for creamy Christ holes? That's busy, busy. Okay, so we can... Oh, look! Deathstroke. Do 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 do. Ha boop a doo boo boo. I wanna say hello to you and welcome you to the court of hype, and that's why we dance. Yeah. Don't remember how that quote came a thing. I think I said Christ holes, and then we got on into a discussion. Like, it's just something that came out of my mouth. I wasn't thinking about it. And then I was like, somebody said it sounded like donuts. And then we were like, you know, with cream, and then we got into like types of donuts, like cream filling and creamy Christ holes. I think that's what it was, but it was about donuts. I said Christ holes, and then I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And then we talked about donuts. Creamy Christ holes. Yeah, it does sound very blasphemous. Here's a quick link. It only goes over one conversation choice, but I think it's closest to what you might have picked. Okay. Let me see. Ear hole warnings. I'm gonna click on this link. YouTube is always loud. I'm gonna try to turn down. Oh, it's already down.
I assume you remember Cremisius.
Okay.
My lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards.
Yeah,
getting away.
okay.
No offense, Krem.
None take.
I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers.
Okay, so
We all give
nicknames.
each other nicknames under the Q.
They ever wear shirts under the Cune, Chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, Krem.
I did love that
Yes, your
interaction.
billowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Okay, so the options, the dialogue options were, why pass as a man? Are you a woman? When did you know? I guess when did you know is the other one that I was debating between. But also, I don't know. I had issues with the other two. But I didn't know what the responses would be. Like if we got, I wanted the backstory and the lore for Krem because I liked his character. But my character would probably just be like, either get in on the joke, like with the pillowy man bosoms, that's funny to me. Or just be like, all right, what about these other people? Do they have weird names too? Do they wear shirts? Okay, so what does this person pick?
Wait, are you? I didn't realize.
You didn't. Well, great. Now we can all talk about it.
In Kunadar, Krem would be an Akunatlak. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
And Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
Oh,
Real people aren't so bad after all.
oh, okay. Okay. I don't know why I'm crying. I guess I was just not expecting that after the player character being like, what? I don't understand. But just like, that's how it should be. And oh God, that was so lovely. That's how it should be. That's how it is. In my heart, that's how it is. I didn't expect to be crying early today. Okay. So yeah, the way that Iron Bull responded was how I would respond. But the way the character responded was definitely not in line with my character at all. Oh, God. Good job, BioWare. Oh, BioWare. BioWare is the first company that I was ever a fangirl of. Like, pretty much everything you do, I'm sold. Alright, I'm gonna listen to the rest of this.
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard ass. He's good for that.
Yeah, this one I also was like, what the fuck is that option? Him being her isn't an issue. Like, your character is just so obtuse. I'm like, want to smack him.
You don't have any problems with him being a woman?
He's not a woman.
Yes, Iron Bull!
You and I have to walk carefully so we don't accidentally break the furniture or the elves. We're probably not the best people to go around deciding what's normal. Krem's a good man. I don't give a nug's ass that it's a little harder for him to piss standing up.
Iron Bull, I love you. That is, see, that is me. What Iron Bull said is me. You can't hear what he's saying? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, there's here's a link to the video. I was worried about it being too loud. And I also, like, yelled over it. Anyway, there's the video. But basically, our character was like, you're okay with him being a woman? And he's like, he's not a woman. I don't, like, give a shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, it has no bearing on, like, I'm not doing it justice, just watch the video. I'm sorry you couldn't hear it. I wish you'd said something earlier. But did you hear the other parts of the conversation, or was it just that one with Iron Bull? Crestwood Resources, that's not what I wanted to click on. What's this behind there? Escape routes for agents busy in Crestwood, to serve any master, outfitting the crew, Scout Haven ruins, diverting soldiers in the Frostbacks. So I think over... Oh, look! I love it! Jane Zero, welcome to the court of the high. We're doing a dance to welcome you, yeah! That's a stupid face. Stupid face. You think you've seen that interaction before? Nice. And thank you so much, Ravencloak, for looking that up for me, because I was very nervous about, like, trying to Google it to find that interaction and coming up with just nothing but spoilers. So yeah. Like, I'm very pleased with Iron Bull. I'm very displeased with the player character. Like, I wish there were better choices for the player. Haven't done it myself, but I've seen a bunch of alternative interactions on YouTube. That's one way to do it. If you just want to see, like, what other information you get by clicking on something, but it's, like, not something that you would say, like, that your character would say or you would say. I do know that fans have complained about how the choices were structured for the player. That's something that because I feel like I heard way back when the game was newer that people were a little disgruntled. But I didn't want to look at anything at the time because I wanted to go in blind. But I would totally, when I'm done with this playthrough, like, do a deep dive of, like, articles and stuff to see how people... Aww, yeah. That's been bothering me. Yeah, but it's still right, exactly. It's great that the representation is there. As I said yesterday, I look forward to seeing more representation of all different types of people in video games and in media. And I hope that when you're creating your character, they open up the options for that, because that would be fucking easy. That'd be really easy. Hey, Wormy, how's it going? But no, I like Krem as a character. I like asking him for stories and stuff. He's just sitting there drinking, and he's like, I'm like, tell me your stories. And then he's like, I need to think of more. And I was like, no! Tell me more stories. Alright, outfitting the crew, Scout Haven ruins, diverting soldiers. A hastily scribbled letter from the quartermaster. While I would never question the wisdom of the Inquisitor in such a contentious time, if we are to insist on relying on mercenaries acting in our names, I would ask that they represent us properly. We can't be seen to employ the poorly equipped in the Inquisition. More exactly, I cannot. I humbly request permission to outfit the crew Sutherland leads. If they represent us, then they should reflect our influence. Take little to have them look like the hidden arm they could be. He wishes to make them formidable, heavy armor. Yeah, they're kind of my, like, go out and do stuff crew. They're not assassins.
Inquisitor.
You're still waiting for the... Why didn't you just call them? You're so silly. Okay, so... 1 minute 30 seconds. So I'll dick around for 1 minute 30. Okay. So after I assign Leliana, you know what, let me look at the other stuff. After I assign Leliana, we're gonna talk to Sarah and who else do we have? Cole and Morrigan. Coffee! Hey Simon, welcome back. You know what I will say about these shorts is that, ooh! I'm not used to wearing stuff that's like, has a lot of fabric, like, in my crotch. You have a gallon of chocolate and caramel? Chocolate and caramel coffee? Got a little sweet tooth going there. Scout Haven Ruins, Inquisitor. Per our conversation, I would like permission to send some of the chargers to Haven. Our goal is to find any gear lost in Crifius's attack, check for enemy stragglers, and bring in refugees who have not yet found Skyhold. Lieutenant Cremisius Aclassi. Yeah, sure. But it won't let me see who I want on this. So, maybe diverting soldiers is a I'm trying to find a Leliana thing. If I can't find a Leliana thing, I have a 16-hour mission for her. What game are you playing, Garrick? Work overhauled all their drink procedures, so yesterday my boss was like, hey, I have to throw all this away, do you want some? Oh shit. I thought you meant that you put it all in your... Yeah, that would be deserved, Bear. That's horrible. You playing some D-blows? A letter delivered by messenger bird. My name is Sister Paulette. My sisters and I have been accompanying a handful of injured Inquisition soldiers through the Frostbacks. As they are no longer able to fight for the Inquisition, they wish to return to their families in Ferelden. These are strange times, and many seek the solace or forgiveness of loved ones. Unfortunately, that peace may never come. A band of Avar, refusing to see reason, have pinned us down. We have taken refuge in a cave, but are holding them off best we can. But I do not know how long we can last. I understand this bird is trained to return to Skyhold. I pray it is so. We need aid. A note in Cullen's hand follows. Soldiers dispatched from Skyhold itself will not reach them in time. We should have men near their location. We sent a party to pursue a group of Red Templars we suspected of moving captured civilians to one of their red lyrium mines. A swift bird might reach the party, allowing them to go to the sisters' aid. However, we would likely lose the Templars' trail. I think that's worth it. Alright, do we rescue her? Miller is free! Woo! And little worse for wear. Best of all, by escaping on her own, Miller preserved the secret of her connection to the Inquisition. Her adventure has given her quite the motivation to prove herself. If she learns from it, I feel her future work will be exceptional. You have a mountain of smoothie mixes? Oh, that's awesome. I want smoothies. Okay, so... I can't do this still. Oh, it must be a specific person that needs to do that. So... escape routes for agents in Crestwood. Inquisitor. Oh, just legit, they're not participating. Alright, cool. I've moved some of my agents into Kaer the fortress in Crestwood. At the moment, the villagers prefer us to the bandits, and it is an excellent waypoint from Ferelden to Orlais. We can make it a rendezvous point for our messengers carrying sensitive information from either country. You're familiar with the caves underneath Crestwood. They run for miles, and if we excavate some passages, our agents should easily enter and exit the keep without being seen. Opening these secret tunnels will let us evade any prying eyes that turn towards Kaer.
Just like intercourse.
Just like intercourse. Thanks, Carrie, for the host.
Let's see what we have.
Hey fam, Hujambo, Habari Gani, Asante kwa matako. Alright, so she's doing that. And I'm gonna go talk to the crazy lady first. Cause I just cried a little. So I'm not quite ready to talk to Cole because I worry that he's gonna make me emotional too. Liliana's ready to report in. That's a lie. You lied to me, game. Malaika. Nakupenda Malaika. That's not what it is. It's close. It's Malika. Malaika. Nakupenda Malaika. Something, something, Fanyewe. I don't remember the lyrics. Kijana Mwenzio. I think? I have the lyrics over there. I could go look at them. What is this? Constitution. Minus 50 flanking damage? I don't know if he flanks so much. Fanyewe. Nakupenda Malaika. Don't need those. I wanted Chain Lightning. What do I have? Crit and Immolate. I'd rather have Chain Lightning. I use it way more frequently. Sick! You are buttocks? You are butt. I am butt. It's like, is that like I am Groot? I am butt. Let's see what we have. Oh, this is only for me. Okay, right. Give it to me, baby. Give me power, baby. We all want to be nice butt, but some of us are bad flaccid butt. Oh no. Oh. Pole sana. Sure. Varric, what do you have? Stamina? It's time to get rid of it. What do you have? Superb Life Ward? Okay. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo-doo boo-boo. Floopy-doo-boop, bow-peep-a-boop. I'll hang on to that, I guess. Enhanced Leaping Shot. What do you have? Long Shot, Ring of Sundering. What does Varric have again? I hate looking at this stuff. Because it's so hard to compare. It's not easy to compare it. It's like takes a long ass time. Alright, whatever. I don't care enough about these items. Alright, so I already looked through here. I gotta make sure that everybody is using the best thing so I can sell stuff. I know it's boring. I'm bored by it. I don't want to do it, but my inventory's almost full. Yes, that is the root. Matako Yongu, it would be, because it's the Li Ya, which I think is 5/6 noun class. So if you said singular base, Taco Moja would be Longu with an L. And then no. You don't add it. It's a separate word. So it'd be Matako space Yongu with a Y. So that's why I haven't taught possessives yet. Hey DJ, how you doing? Because it has to involve noun classes. So basically any word that you use that has like the prefix for possessive changes. Same thing with of. Like, I know we say habari za asubuhi, which is like literally it means news of the morning. But za is not always of. Za is only za instead of ya or wa or whatever because of habari. So because habari is in the 9th and 10th noun class, it gets, I think it's 9th and 10th, don't hold me to that, then it gets za. No, I love talking about language, and I would much rather spend the time to like teach a thing. Why not? There's no harm in that. I'm more than happy to speak about Swahili. I'm thrilled to speak about Swahili. In fact. Oh yeah, I was gonna put this in storage. I got a cheese wheel. There was so much cheese in that village. I don't know why. Does it mean what I think it means? The new sub badge? Hey Ghost Stalker, how are you doing? Hatu Jumbo Milady. Uh-oh. Are you calling all of chat Milady? Did we have an oopsies? Anyway, response would be Hatu Jumbo. Okay, so all of these can go the fuck away from me. Bye! Picked up a lot of daggers. Slice of linen. Do you really need a reason for cheese? It was just like sitting out though, like we found a giant cheese wheel behind somebody's house with a skeleton, and he appeared to have been playing cards. It was very odd. Like it wasn't preserved or like in a place where cheese lives. Almost at purple, yeah, you is. They enabled sub badges for affiliates up to 1 year. So we get a base badge, a 3-month, 6-month, and a 1 year. If Stream Puppy wanted to cooperate with me, I could tell you, but I was having issues with it this morning, and because I was running late, I didn't have time. Who Jumbo? See Jumbo! It's okay. It's okay. The greetings and noun classes are probably the hardest things in Swahili. Everything else is super easy. So I don't blame anybody for getting them mixed up, especially when you're not using it every day. It's totally... Would you, for the love of cripes... Yeah, but I changed it. Or I shouldn't say I changed it. It's the same idea. I just updated it. It's been updated. I should check. So none of this is better for her. How about for Iron Bull? None of this is better for him, and he gets the last pick. Every time I see the harness now, I think about Crumb saying, talking about harnessing or like binding his pillowy man bosoms. Oh, that's good. Alright, let me get rid of this shit. And that means no one else has anything to do with heavy armor. I think these are worse. Let's check. Dorian is 127. Vivian is 124. Yeah. Okay, bye. I liked that blue, the color. The color was nice. And now we check. Cole's got the best stuff. Let's go to Varric. Alright, and Garbage Human. I don't actually know if she's a garbage human. We're going to talk to her and maybe change our minds, but I'm just not going to hold my breath for that. And let me check helmets. You can't hurt me with my cheese helmet. These are all garbage. Yeah. Alright, good. We looked at everything. Upgrades. Got some aiming modules. What does Bianca have on her? Worse. Identical. Okay. What about... Does this work for her? Alright, so I'll put aiming module 3 in her nonsense. And I'll see if I can do a lightning rune or corrupting rune in anybody's stuff. If I remember. Yeah, I've been saying that line a lot recently. I should watch that movie so that I can finally see it. You know what I should do? Which would take so much effort, but I kind of want to do it now. Is contact... I did not press any button. What the hell? Is go to my... Like, contact my friends from junior high who we wanted to see the movie in theaters together. And we just ended up never doing it. I think it was... I don't remember why it fell apart, but I think it might have been rated a certain way. Ooh. Ooh, Iron Bull has a quest. Cool. Is that still Iron Bull? Yeah. But, like, contact them and see if we can do a rabbit room. I think that'd be so cute. Whee! Oh, do you have any updates?
He's a snake. The Conclave paid.
Any updates, Ghost Stalker, on your internet? Are they coming back, or are they... Fade Knocker. It's funny. Woo! I've only got 9 things in my inventory. It feels good.
That's why we have talkers and hounds. Allies better than him.
We had allies before.
I'm going to pick up Iron Bull's quest. And I'm gonna go back upstairs because I don't remember. Like, I'm worried that I won't remember to do the stuff to, like, modify the weapons and shit. Where is he? Hey, Krem. I like this song a lot. No! Aww. I want to hear the song.
Come on, Krem. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
Should this be private?
Do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway,
Rude.
the Ben Hasrath letter.
What's in the letter? You're supposed to just watch? I'm not happy about this. Just tell me.
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With
Sick.
you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition joining forces.
Yes! Yes, I'm interested.
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. this would be a big step. They found a massive red lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
Poor Krem. Look how beefy he is. Pillowy man bosoms or not, those man bosoms allow him to swing that thing. And look, he's just giant. He's like twice my size. And I'm also Kunari. Thinking of leaving a trail of homemade cinnamon buns from their office to our valley. Good luck. What are they offering? Is something wrong? I'm gonna ask both.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Kunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
Something wrong?
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
You don't want them to spread? Kunari spreading?
I thought Kunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah. Just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change. And a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life. I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
It's nice that he is concerned about what, concerned about the future. He's like, yeah, this is a great alliance for now, but I think he's concerned, like, but what if they decide they want to convert these people in the future? They might not do so hot. What a good boy. I just want to pat his head. I'll do it.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Kunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Red? Does he mean Liliana? Or is that his contact? That was unclear. Anyway, that's cool. We can get some Kunari up in this piece.
Finally died. It was a blessing, really. He's been in so much pain since Haven. He was out of his mind at the end. He smiled, said he smelled his mother's turnip stew, and slipped away.
Oh, game! Don't make me cry again! It's too early for crying. Oh. Game is hitting me hard today. Whew. Owies. My heart. Alright, storage. What about a cheese wheel? Let's cry a clock somewhere. No, I felt so awake and alert. I don't want to weep.
Where did you learn to hammer?
Good response. The last word. Oh, I can't put the things I wanted in here. Never mind. Never ye mind. Let's see who's got stuff. I've got me. I can put in a staff blade if I had one. I don't have one. It's fine. I've got... Where's Blackwall? I'm a big beefy boy. He's so beefy. He's so beefy. Corrupting Rune. Okay, you're full up. And Solus. Yeah. So I'm just gonna stick this stuff places. That I know that sounds a little odd. So let's see. So she could have a grip. Does anybody you know what? You know what I say? I don't need to do any of that. Upgrades, move to valuables, get out of here. Cool. It's never too early or too late for Bible Thump. But it is, though. I already cried. I already, like, wept tears. Did you just link me to a box of tissues? You are so unique and lovely.
Your worship.
JW30, hello. Hey, was the Hinterlands Rifts... I think you meant hard to beat, I can't beat them. What level are you and what level are they? Dang it! Alright, time for the war table. Because I had to wait until I was higher level to go back. Because when I tried doing them, I think they were level 15, if I remember correctly. And I was level, like... Or maybe they weren't level 15, that doesn't make sense. Whatever. They were level higher than me, by like 4 or 5 levels, so I had to just wait until I was closer. I'm 8, they're higher, so yeah, just wait. I tried multiple times. I was like, but what if I do it this way? What if I do it this way? And really, I just waited until I was like... until I was closer in level. Yep, north on the river. That is exactly the one that I tried about 1,000,000 times. I wanted to be stubborn, and I just was like, no, I can do this. But really, they just do so much damage, and we didn't do enough damage. So just wait until you're closer in level. That's what I've learned. If I tried a couple of times and I didn't even get close, just wait until I'm closer to the level that the thing is I'm trying to beat. Does high level increase HP? You know, I don't know, actually. I never looked at how many actual hit points I had. Humid tissues? Tissues with a lovely design on the box? Alright, I'll click on it. Give me a second. A note from the quartermaster. Thank you for the indulgence. I've outfitted Sutherland and his small crew in equipment more appropriate to agents of the Inquisition. Given their humble origins, it is doubtful they have ever seen the like. Yay. That's cute, though. Alright, can I do... I can do either of these. I can do this with Krem, or... The only way we'll bring in refugees is through our allies in Ferelden. After Haven, they're more than willing to help. This is 3 hours. 3 hours, 24 minutes. What about the other one? There was one that was, like, very much... Cullen. These soldiers are still our allies. They've done their part. We cannot abandon them. Hell yeah, I agree with you. No one wants to make this call, but if the Red Templars to escape, more people will be harmed, our soldiers would understand. No! I agree with Josephine. I'm all about that rescue mission, man. I can't just let them sit there and die. And besides, we'll find the other Red Templars. We're gonna get rid of them. Don't worry about it. So which one was this one? Let's put Cullen on here. We have no idea how many enemies remain at Haven. The Chargers had best go in numbers. Yep. Go ahead. Lead Krem.
To work?
And Krem and the boys. That's what I call the Chargers now. Even though it's technically Iron Bull's company. I mean, he is lieutenant. Do you have to go to Haven to craft or upgrade stuff, or can you do it anytime? You have to be at a crafting station. Because you have to interact with the proper one. There's like the one for modifying, for crafting, for etc. So you have to be at the proper station. Alright, I thought Liliana was ready. Where'd she go? Is she just available for something? I've got this card here. Where... Oh, no, I found her something else to do. Alright, she's got 2 minutes left. Alright, so I'll back out. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna click on those tissues now. I want to see the pretty design on the box. Upright azure. Ooh, I do like the color. Nice choice. I appreciate that. Thanks, Bear. Thanks, Bear. It looks good. Oh shit, I need to scroll back down. I heard there is a duplicate glitch hack. Is that true? I have no idea, and even if there were, I would not be using it because that's not how I want to play the game. The gear is not important enough to me. Where was I going? All right, to talk to people. That's what I was doing. So we're gonna talk to Sarah, and hold on, let me get the...
Worship?
Our notifications are now on silent. They will still pop up, but no noise will be made because we're gonna be talking to people. So I think Sarah is upstairs in here.
What
you know,
I heard.
I was disappointed with, I know I said this yesterday, but with Lieutenant Harding's dialogue.
Where did she train? Her ways are strange.
The witch? You don't know. She was mentored by Asher
Hi, Cole.
Belenar.
How lovely. Now in a civilized language?
Lana, the witch of the what?
Oh,
Isn't that?
where the fuck am I? Okay, so Cole is in the tavern. Where the fuck is Sarah? I see Cole and Morrigan. I know she's like up somewhere. She's somewhere in some little like hutch. What would everyone duplicate that isn't money? Time. Are we gonna get into the discussion about that again? If there's a duplication glitch in real life, what would everyone duplicate that isn't money? Garrix is platinum. That's a cop-out answer. I wouldn't actually say time. Probably clothing.
Yes, sir.
Or food. As much as I want to be selfish and duplicate like my favorite clothes when they're new so that I could just keep having like a new pair of whatever. Like a new pair of jeans that are my favorite, or like this sentimental shirt. As much as I want to do that,
Your worship.
if I could duplicate food, I could feed everyone in the fucking world. So I'm gonna go with that. Food. And also I get snacks anytime I want. Girlfriend wives? First of all, what the fuck is a girlfriend wife? And second of all, what a stupid answer. I'm sorry, that's dumb. I don't think you have thought this through. Having multiple... Like, how many are we talking here? Like, multiple of the same person? I don't... Because that's the same person with the same desires and needs. Like, I feel like... That's not... I don't feel like that would work out as well as you think. Because what if your girlfriend wife... This term just keeps making me laugh. You duplicate your arms? Duplicate the duplicator device and give it to everyone? Well, what if it's like internal? What if it's like just a thing you can do? But yeah, like what if they really need like cuddling or time alone. Like your what if your girlfriend, wife needs, like, what if they're like, I don't feel like duplicating the same person is really the best way to go about things. Duplicate my heart so I can go to Comic-Con and say Time Lord cosplay bitches before dying in agony because human anatomy isn't meant to house two hearts. Well, that's a philosophy question. If it's a duplicator as in making the exact same copy, does the duplicate have the same memories? Have the, like, how, that's more of a philosophical question. Like, if it's not the original, if this is a replica, or if you replace all your parts, like, are you still you? That sort of thing. That's a whole other question. Duplicate privates. Private? Inquisitor, the tunnels are complete, and our agents slip in and out of Karabronach like shadows. The workmen who were digging out the caves discovered some old dwarven items there as well, mundane things such as pots and furniture, but they brought a fair price among some collectors. Whee! So I wanna, the diverting soldiers. This is the one, yeah, I agree with Josephine here. So when she's available, I'll put her on that. Let's see what we got in Orlais. Meet Orlesian mercenaries. Inquisitor, if you believe it would be helpful, I would be pleased to take the Bull's Chargers into Orlais to meet with mercenaries currently serving Orlesian nobles who wish to rebel. A well-placed word from one professional to another could pull the teeth from the enemy and bolster the Inquisition's ranks. Yes, Krem, good thinking. A few drops of poison in the right wine glass, and some of these mercenaries will be looking for a new employer. So she wants to kill the employer. While the Chargers lean on the mercenaries, I can lean on the nobles. Between us, we can subvert any possible rebels. I'd prefer doing that. I don't like sending her to kill people unless, you know, they're shitty people. JW, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. Have fun playing Dragon Age. Do 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 do. Ma 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 ma. Thanks for the follow, man. Enjoy. Na ondoka sasa. Couldn't find the word for leave with Mimi. Nina. If the verb is ondoka, it would be Nina ondoka. Nina ondoka sasa. On Centeni Nini. Aw, Karibu. Karibu ghost. Kwaheri. Kwaheri akuonana tuonana ba daye. Have a good one. If you're just saying leave, I think leave is, or go is enda, E-N-D-A. Now I want to look it up. You guys make me want to study more Swahili. Alright, so I need to find somewhere for Liliana to be. And basically all that we have left are things that I either don't want her to do. I don't know if I want to support Cassandra in this yet, so I'm kind of not doing that. For this one, I would rather not murder people, so I want Josephine on that. This one is going to take 16 hours, and like I said, I want to look up the other parts of this quest so that I can try to make the most informed decision. Does it matter? Like, this is picking the Bard, the Smuggler, or the Mortalitasi. Like, I have to try and figure out who the Venatori is, but I don't remember the other information that we had. So I feel like I need to look that up. Enda might be. I'd have to look it up. Hoping for multiple sleuths. I I try not to do what is expected. Poor guy. He's just doing what a lot of men do, which is inflate the facts about their, you know, inflatable. Leave him alone. He probably got shit for it. He probably said the truth. He was like, you know, average. And then he probably got made fun of. Somebody in the comments was probably an asshole. So he was like, I guess I'm just gonna, you know, poor BB. Some tissues just for Lecta. Oh my god, I'm looking forward to that. So I'm gonna ask for help from chat because I don't think I want Liliana on any of the missions that are available to me right now. I'm just double checking that I didn't miss anything. So, help from chat. If somebody can find me the text from this mission. Thanks, Billy Boyd. Identify the Venatori agent. This mission, it was a multi-part mission, and I don't remember what the other parts said, and I would like to read it again. So if somebody could find that for me, I would appreciate it. Lying to sell books? Wait, was he trying to sell books? Well, I mean, whatever. It's his fucking genitals, alright? Let him say it's however big he wants to. I don't think anyone's buying his book because his dicks are 8 inches or 10 inches instead of 5 inches. Like, oh shit, 2 10-inch dicks. Well, now I'm gonna buy the book. Muscle just before the toes and the bottom of my foot is hurting? Owies. Oohies. Okay, where is Sarah? Feel free to answer that. I don't see her on the map. I don't know where the fuck she resides. Oh. So she is in the tavern? I must have just missed her. Alright, down we go. We'll talk to Sarah, talk to Cole, and then talk to Morgan.
Long day. I wonder who knows pain has tried the game. It's one who lacks a certain wherewithal. For he knows well a pain with pulse.
You have to really look for her. She was... Oh shit, I fell.
Thank you.
I think that one is
She was in a little room. Oh, maybe that was, when we were in Orlais. I thought she was in here. I thought this was like a room to have. I thought she had a little room full of shit.
You're right.
Hey, Cole. Maybe she's on the second floor. I thought she was up here.
Fine day for you.
Can you believe this armor? It must have cost 2 houses.
It's all right. Kind of heavy.
You'll get used to it.
Looks good on you. You too, Voth. I can't wait for the next job.
You're certain?
Aw, he's so cute. He's gonna be such a good companion. Like a good military boyo. Ah, it's this room over here. Okay.
Right.
I think we've definitely read this. Yeah.
No, they don't.
We've read that.
Of course.
Thank you.
Alright, ready? Trying to line up so that we can speak to her proper like. Save the game. Talk to the lady.
Hey you, I have an Inquisitor favor to ask.
Already?
Just a little thing, really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
Resources are precious. I'm listening. Details first. Details first. I don't trust her. And resources are precious, but I do a lot of frivolous shit. Modern focus on penis size is kind of, not to steal from the most nondescript Tumblr vocabulary, but problematic. Yeah, it's stupid. It's really fucking dumb. It's an obsession that doesn't need to happen.
I won't agree to anything without details.
Smart of you. I wouldn't dream of wasting your super important time. It's a Red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Vershel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up, so I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through.
Just walk through. Easy, right?
Are you gonna send people to, like, do things in the shadows while I'm walking through? As in, reality is more complicated than the bigger the better. Yeah, I totally agree. Simon, oh my god. Oh, I think you were getting coffee. Were you here yesterday? For the pillowy man bosoms? I think you would have gotten a kick out of more trans guy humor. So we heard it yesterday, and then I wanted to see the other, like, bits of dialogue, so we listened to it while you were getting coffee this morning. But the beginning of the conversation starts off with trans guy humor. And it keeps making me smile. I keep thinking about it because I thought it was funny. Who told you about this? Who would I be working for? What's in it for me? I guess I'll just ask all of these. Bluetooth. Oh, yeah, I forgot you
Was
had
this
Bluetooth.
a tip from one of your friends?
Not a Jenny. Just normal angry people getting sick of being in the middle. I don't usually hear about things this far away. But having a friend like you is like getting really big ears. Bigger ears, I guess. Shut up.
I don't trust her at all. You missed that part? Aw. No, I think when I'm out of this dialogue, I have a link to, like, the beginning of the conversation. Well, it contains the beginning of the conversation. I'll plop it in
Who is
chat.
asking for this?
I'm asking because I heard people complaining. See, when nobles fight, it's not them. It's their little people stuck in the middle. It's like a polite war, so no one pays attention.
Polite war.
But if you march through, the people up top feel threatened too. Stuff like this is always happening. Good sovereigns to be made if you're one of the few who notice.
Alright.
What does the Inquisition get out of this?
Nobles think everyone is out to get them. So when your helmets march through, both sides will think the other's your ally. Both get scared, both make deals. Worst case, you get a little bump among the people just because they see you active. Can't promise anything, but something will happen. Just like always.
Alright, it sounds like she doesn't want to slit all the nobles' throats while I'm marching through the streets, so I'm gonna take a risk and go ahead. Still almost 3 months away? Yeah, but I start thinking
All
about
right,
Halloween the
Sarah.
second
I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
Yeah, I think about Halloween all the time. It's so much fucking fun. It's my favorite holiday, and the past few years I haven't really been able to do anything for it, and I'm not going to be able to do anything for it either this year because of fucking how they scheduled TwitchCon. Which, that actually, like, legitimately pissed me off. Don't take away the Halloween weekend. That's the only time adults go out. I hate it.
Demon armies and wardens, and Varric has exactly who we need. The big talker just knows everything.
What are you talking about? What? You don't fit the Inquisition? Why is this an option? What? I don't... We've never had the option to just be like, get the fuck out. chill, there's still time. I mean, if they're making costumes or preparing, like, it takes a long-ass fucking time. Like, I try to come up with what I'm doing so that I have time to execute it. Or, like, find the pieces or make the pieces. You know, nobody wants... People who enjoy costumes in Halloween, they don't want to do a last-minute costume because it doesn't usually come out well. And that's a bummer. Anyway, I'm gonna ask her questions. Any thoughts on our progress, I guess?
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra laid it out, right? You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. The praying's nice, I suppose. Corypheus bit, though. Shite.
Corypheus.
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 Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve the respect of me saying it, does he?
Sack Splash. It's interesting. Any opinions about our allies?
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Which, the ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
Everybody! I have info for the Identify Venatori agent, but there will be spoilers. Do you want me to send you a link for the quest leading up to that one instead? A link for the quest leading up to that one. Yeah, I think that's what I want. So all I'm trying to accomplish is, like, I just want to be able to read through the information that was provided for each quest leading up to this, because there were, like, 3 or 4 parts to this whole thing. There's a Venatori agent in here. We want to help the king. Gotta figure out which 5 of the bells it is, and blah, 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 blah. But I feel like each part was important. I could be wrong. But I just wanted to reread the stuff that I've already seen. So I don't want anything that I haven't seen. Alright, let's ask about Solus, Cassandra, and Varric, and then I'll investigate more.
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
He's a writer.
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
Psh. Alright. My advisors?
What do you think about our spy master, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her, too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now, Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair, though.
I prefer Alistair's hair. I just prefer Alistair. God, I love him. Alright. We'll ask about Iron Bull, Dorian, Cole, Vivian, and Blackwall.
Thoughts on Iron Bull?
He makes me wonder about things. He's got nothing on you, but that Kuhn stuff, I don't know.
That's not the things I thought she was referring to based on their tone of voice. Things.
Any thoughts about Warden Blackwall?
He's too good, right? Like to see him out of that uniform. Not like that.
I don't want to see him out of his uniform like that. Oof. Oof, gimme.
What about Dorian?
He's fun. Could lose a bit more to Vinter.
Cole?
What about Cole?
I'm not saying nothing about that. That thing is just wrong.
Rude! He's a sweetheart.
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
Okay, bye.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Alright, so we're gonna talk to her again, but here's the link to the conversation tree, Simon, since you missed the joke from yesterday. I think you have to skip through the very beginning, like the first 30 seconds or so. You'll know it when you hear it.
Your wish is something, something.
What else So we asked about all of our allies. We asked about thoughts on our progress. I don't know why we would ask again. I mean, I guess we can ask her about thoughts on the progress.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra laid it out, right? You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything
Think
look...
Ravencloak.
Brain's nice, I
They're the
suppose.
ones that that
Terrific
found it
spit,
for me.
though. Shite.
All right, tell me about your background.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
Who trained you? Where are you from? You're different for an elf. Goodbye. Who trained you?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Not typically. Only when I'm boasting. Are you serious? I mean, some people are just naturally good at stuff, and they can be self-taught.
Usually it takes considerable discipline, hence my question.
Hence. Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
Okay, where are you from?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
I can make evasive jokes too.
Oh, you're from wherever. I'm from north wherever.
What?
North wherever. Oh, we had fun on street and or in local tavern.
Oh, hardy har.
local
Oh,
tavern.
funny you. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
You're different for an elf? You're telling me that people don't necessarily fit in the mold? Shocked.
Not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot and whine more. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
I love Solus. There's no value in tradition. You're saying get over it, just throw it all away. Throw it all away when I see you go. Blame meow 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 meow. I don't think that's it. I can only find the walkthrough, so there's a bit of reading. Sorry. That's okay. Thank you so much for looking. I'll skim that.
There's a lot of tradition there. Should it just be thrown away?
Your great-grandfather's dead. Why aren't you dead? You're throwing away tradition.
That makes sense to you?
None of it does in the city. That's why I'm not like an elf.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
I don't like her. She's...
Something on?
Why did you really join me and tell me about your friends? We're gonna still talk to her.
So, you like to have fun. The Inquisition seems an odd fit. Why are you really here?
What do you mean? To help people.
Seems like there's more to it. Are you really sure of that? I don't believe you.
It's starting to sound like you're looking for something more.
It is. Mostly. Okay, fine. There's talk and... I want to see.
See what?
I don't know. I've got all this chantry stuff in my head, and it makes sense, right? But it's fuzzy. I want to see if it's all really real. I just don't know if I want to really know. So I'm selfish. It's all for me. Count yourself lucky, I guess.
What does that even mean? Yeah, people need to shut their dicks sometimes. It's just like, you know, if I'm on Goodreads and poor Patrick Rothfuss, if he ever, like, he didn't even write a review for a book that I saw on my feed the other day. He just, like, gave it 5 stars, and someone was Like, there's always going to be someone who's like, where's the next book? And I was like, let him have a fucking life. And then maybe you'll get the book. But you're putting all this pressure on him, you dickween. I'm going to send magical... There's help for you, Mana.
You apparently have a lot
What
of
about your friends?
Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
What does your group do? Was there ever a red Jenny? I expected people from you. I mean, I guess I did.
Are you just about pranks and revenge? Or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained. Strangely, handmaids leave his vault open. His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall so someone gets something else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
She doesn't seem to understand the concept of deserving to be dead or not. Doritos. Here you go. Hey, Wingless, how you doing? Yeah, it's just like, keep your comments relevant to the thing that's being discussed. Like, an author who you really want a book from is talking about somebody else's book. Keep your comments based on that. Either based on their review or the book. Like, you know, I have a video, Tales of Berseria, and you're asking me about fucking Finding Paradise. Not related. Not related at all. Or, you know, there's just always people... I'm trying to think of a different example, like someone reviewing mattresses and someone going like, review this one, or not even, it's not even just demands, it's just like talking about something else entirely in a spot that makes no sense. You know what I mean? It's like that. I mean, you'll always get people complaining about stuff, but like, at least put it in the relevant place. Yeah, Simon, I would just rather not do it. I'm like, nope. Every time somebody asks me whether or not I'm gonna, like, hey, you should do this, hey, you should do this, hey, you should do this. Every time somebody asks me, I'm gonna wait longer, even if it's a thing I want to do. Hey, I didn't get mad at you. Didn't want spoilers on Zestiria? Gotcha. I'm glad you've been doing really well, though. I feel like I played Zestiria a bit ago. That feels like a while ago. Oh well, doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm good. Just talking to things. Anyway, comments are largely just places where people bring up irrelevant bullshit or be nasty. You pretend that's moral, good to know, so you're also killers. I mean, I've killed people. I guess I'll just go with good to know. I don't really feel like any of these choices are quite what I would say.
I'm glad I met you before someone decided what I deserved.
You're no hateful ass so far. I'd just get you with a pie or something. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job, innit? No fun, that lot. They might plonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shy at singing.
Was there ever a Red Jenny?
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
Do you share the blame too? That seems too casual. Someone must be in charge. I mean, I guess do you share the blame as well?
Doesn't this mean people think you're guilty of more than you actually do?
I suppose. Does it matter?
Shouldn't it?
Important people kill over imagined insults. I've made more than enough real ones, so no. I don't suppose it does.
Oh yeah, I got distracted. But, Mana, I don't get mad at you for playing Warframe. I get mad at you for trying to recruit people to Warframe when you could be recruiting them for Dota. I expected people from you.
Where are the people you promised?
If I knew, they wouldn't be much use. That's sort of the point. Look, unless your baddies are rocks or trees, they have people they use. Cooks, squires, wipers. Yeah, I know, wipers, right? You better believe the one with wipers deserve it, right in the... Well, anyway. The little people will be there when you need them, in a million little ways.
Do they even know what you do? So it's strength in numbers, how do you get anything done? I have no idea.
So lots of little contributions add up in the background, like snowflakes that snap a branch.
What? Sure. Like snow, I guess. Anyway, it just works, most of the time. Friend of a friend and little hints. Mind you, you still have to be smart. Don't bet your life unless you're into that. To be clear, I'm not into that.
Sounds like a con. I guess as long as it works.
I can play along if it works for you.
You have a choice. Hail the Inquisition.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, innit?
I don't like her. Nothing to her is likable to me. Nothing about her is endearing.
Her gracious lady bits.
Lady bits? I think it's so strange that this is an option. Just like, you don't fit in here, but they don't give you that option for anybody else. Alright, so we've asked her everything. I'm done talking to her.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
I don't really like her. Yeah, man, I can be mad at things on the flip of a dime.
We all did.
Flippy dimes.
May her be with you.
You know, ye old flippy dimes. What was I doing? I was gonna talk to Cole. I don't think that was enough time for a war table. It is time for me to take a break, but I don't know, man. I feel like I talked a lot, so maybe I'll just... I do need more water, though. I should probably go pee, also. You know what? Let me start talking to Cole.
Could be better.
Start a little bit of Cole.
Yes, sir.
See, Cole, I like.
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
Did you like the masks? I agree, it's the game. I mean, yeah, I agree with you, but that's how they do it.
That would have made everything much simpler.
The colors were pretty, though.
I agree. Talk about how you think, tell me about your past, let's discuss Templars, let's discuss the Inquisition. I guess I'll start with these two because they're the more boring options.
I'd like to talk with you about the Inquisition.
I don't understand it. People talk like it's a person, but it's not even a thing. A dagger can be a way to let pain out, but even if it isn't, it's still a dagger. The Inquisition isn't real unless it has something real to make it. It's like a spirit.
Templars?
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
They're heavy with forgotten songs, like Varric. Some of them are too loud. It's hard to stay near them. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. Evangeline was kinder. I want to explain, but Reese's mother spoke to spirits, but not to him. Then she died for a Templar he loved. Words just bounce off the edges.
Explain how Templars feel. Oh. Cool.
Can you tell me more about how the Templars feel to you?
They feel older than they look. They've been changed, and their bodies are incomplete now. The lyrium helps, but their bodies always want to connect to something older, bigger than they are. That's why they block magic. They reach for that other thing, and magic has no room to come in. Like when I listen to Varric.
I'm fascinated. Cole is so interesting. What do you think of them?
What's your general opinion of Templars?
Some like hurting mages. It makes them happy, or less afraid, or dreams again. Woke up shaking, stalking the ground for one who looks like her. Always some rule being broken. But not all Templars listen when whispers crawl around inside them. They try to protect people, like Cullen. The good ones remember that mages are people.
Except for, you know, that thing that he wanted to do in Origins. What about that? What about that video game? You're trying to make him out to be, like, some shining example, but, I remember. What about Red Templars?
Can you tell me more about how the Red Templars are different?
The red lyrium is different, darker. Daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing. They hear a different song. The song behind the door old whispers want opened. They are dead and dark and done.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Because I'm standing right here, BB. Oh, God, I love him. Anyway, I'm going to go on a quick break so I can refill my water and go to the bathroom and turn the AC off. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. Be back in 2 minutos.